And this morning, Pia Bonalos takes us on a healthy food trip as she discovers an edgy vegetarian cafe in the metro. Hi, Pia.
Good morning, Claire. I know a lot of people are getting into detox diets, especially now that it's the summer. A lot would like to look good when you head out to the beach. Well, I'm here in Edgy, Veggy, where they have detox meals that will keep you full without making you feel so deprived. With me as owner, Denise Aljan, to tell us more about it. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, Edgy Veggy is, of course, a vegetarian restaurant. How did it all start?
Well, it started when I turned vegetarian about 8 years ago. There was no place to eat. So I realized that, if there's a problem, there must be a solution. And if there's a need to be filled, then that must be a good business.
And of course, all meals are vegetarian, but people don't really know that there's a whole world of vegetarian food that you could really indulge and eat without feeling so deprived.
Yes, definitely.
This is one of them. You have detox diet meals because people, when you think of detox, they think of juice cleanses. Me, I know I'm guilty of that. But you have these meals for your diet. How do you know that it is detoxifying without, turning into the juices?
Well, actually, juice fasts are good if you're into that. I'm nothing against juice fasts. But for me, if you want it to be something long-term, you need to eat some real food, you know what I mean? And you can eat food without feeling deprived, because in a detox fast, what we do is we give you a lot of fresh vegetables, a lot of what we call superfoods. So we have quinoa, we have amaranth, we have organic vegetables, we have beans, we have flax crackers. So if your body is actually getting the right nutrients, you don't have any cravings for sweets, for junk food, or for any kind of that processed food. So when we say detox, these fibers and these superfoods actually cleanse your body of toxins. They're highly anti-inflammatory. They have antioxidants, and they contain a lot of vitamins and minerals.
That's one thing that I've been hearing a lot lately, superfoods, because I know that a lot of people are also turning into quinoa as one of the superfoods, but you mentioned a lot of other things. What is here in this porridge? I believe this is for your breakfast.
Yes, the breakfast is it's like a amaranth and nut pudding. Amaranth is available locally. It's a local plant. It's our version of spinach.
Okay.
Right. So these are the seeds of the amaranth plant. It's actually called Amaranthus spinosus. So it's a nice pseudo grain. So it provides you with a lot of omega-3, which we don't normally have in our regular diet. And then we have quinoa, of course, that's like the hot dish. We have flax. So flax also provides you with a lot of omega-3.
This is the one with flax.
Yes, so that one is dehydrated with beets.
Oh my, I love beets. I haven't had flax ever. They say that it's also a good thing to add in your smoothies, and I want to give this a go. What do flax seeds have? What do they contain?
Well, flax seeds have omega-3, so that's one element that is not found in regular food, and our body doesn't produce it.
Okay.
Right? So we really should look for omega-3 sources. Normally, it's from fish oil, but for me, fish has mercury, and I'm vegetarian, so obviously I don't take fish. So there's a lot of other sources of flax, which is chia seeds, which is also popular. Flax seeds, amaranth seeds also contain a lot of omega-3. So these are essential fatty acids that our body needs.
So when you say fat, it's not something that you could have to completely get out of your diet when you're going on a detox. And it's really, really interesting because sometimes when I go on a diet, what you miss is something crunchy, like you miss eating chips or crackers, and this is the perfect alternative. And of course, the hummus is gives it a really nice touch to it. So this would be a sample of, is this a snack or does it go with a meal?
That's a snack. So the program is breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and smoothie. So it's actually, you're not hungry.
Yes.
So breakfast is the pudding, the amaranth pudding, and then lunch would be, this one is like Moroccan tagine, and we preserve our own lemons. We collect our own herbs and spices from all over the world, with some quinoa and a little salad. And this is an apple and walnut salad with a pomegranate dressing. Is that how you pronounce it? Pomegranate dressing.
I think so. That's how I would say it. So this is your lunch.
This is lunch.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is
very
very, actually,
filling, yeah.
it looks small, but it's filling, right?
No, and plus
Yeah.
if you add the salad in, you'd be happy for a good 6 hours. You wouldn't even be, excited to have dinner. But what is for dinner?
Dinner is, this one is almost like a falafel. So it's a chickpea patty with some marinara. This is a vegan Caesar salad. So we make our own vegan Caesar salad dressing. And this is lentil soup. So beans are also really healthy for you. And they fill you up.
I want to give the falafel a try. What are in the ingredients in this again?
So it's got chickpea, it's got a lot of fresh chopped herbs, it's got bell pepper, it's got a little cumin. So you have it with the sauce because, gives it more of a kick.
No, but even without the sauce, it's really very tasty because when you say detox, when you say go on the diet, you would think that is salt like completely out of the equation, or there's a little bit?
There's a little bit of salt, but we use a lot of seaweed also. So that's naturally salty. We use miso, that's also a natural source of salt.
And this one, it's very tasty. I think it's also the herbs that you put in that makes it really, really good. And then, of course, this is the one that excites me, and I'm sure a lot of those of you who are trying to stay away from sweets when you're going on a diet would be happy about this as well. You have a smoothie. Can you tell me about the smoothie?
So this is a Mexican chocolate smoothie. Every day the program comes with a different kind of smoothie. Sometimes it's a green smoothie. Today I wanted to make it, something more exciting. So chocolate is a very good antioxidant, especially raw dark chocolate. So that's basically banana, chocolate. Then we put a lot of we put some reishi powder, so we put also some plant extracts. There's some blueberry powder, bilberry powder. So these are all plant extracts that provide also, it's like natural sources of vitamins.
Wow, so this is a really power-packed smoothie, and it doesn't hurt that it has chocolate. And a lot of people, chocolate has been getting a lot of negative publicity, if I may call it that. So you did mention it has antioxidants. What are the other good things that we can get from raw dark chocolate?
Raw dark chocolate is also, it makes you happy. There's something in chocolate that just, puts you in a good mood. I'm not really sure if it's the bromine or what's in it, but, it's a natural way of being happy. That also has cacao nibs, which is a very good antioxidant.
And when you say that chocolate makes people happy, me just looking at the smoothie already put a smile on my face, and trying it, it's very interesting because you did mention it's Mexican. So it has that little kick that surprises you, but you love how the flavors come together. And of course,
there's a little chili, you're right. There's a little
there
chili.
you go. And it surprises me how well it combines with chocolate. I wouldn't think of that combination. And imagine this one, you can drink this and still have that good body that you want for the beach. But of course, a lot of people, when you think of superfoods, of course that in itself is already good for your body, but there would be some who would still be conscious about calories. So is this a calorie-controlled diet as well?
This program is between 1,200 to 1,300 calories.
Wow.
Yes. It's not that I actually wanted to limit the calories, because if you're eating properly, your body only really takes in as much as it needs. You don't crave for this junk. But, the one in charge of my program is a licensed dietitian. So she actually computes the calories, and it's about 1,200 a day.
Not bad at all. Can you see this spread in front of me? Because usually you go to a restaurant, a fast food especially, and you have one burger and that's already 500 calories. And if you can have all these sorts of food and they're really there in the 1,200, 1,300 calorie range, then you're good to go. So how long does the program last?
Well, we have 3, 5, 7 days, because any less than 3 days and you're not really getting rid of all the toxins, right? We have some people that have been on it for 30 days, 60 days. I mean, those that are really lazy to cook, they're just, okay, just deliver every day.
Well, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't want to get off this diet if you could call it a diet really with all this selection you have in front of you. Thank you so much, Denise.
Thank you, Pia.
There you have it. For those of you who are looking for a way to lose weight and be healthy, which is of course what you should do to have a sustainable lifestyle, you know where to go. They have all these different selections here at Edgy Veggy. Back to you, Claire and Amelin.